Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of the Louis Sports Network. It is your boy Louis coming back at you once again with another banger with yet another video. Smash the like button, hit that subscribe button, make sure your notifications are turned on, make sure you're sharing on your social media platforms. Truly appreciate it. Hope everybody is having a wonderful Thursday afternoon. Peace and blessings. Always like, subscribe, make sure to share. Truly appreciate it. So, breaking news. The Brooklyn Nets have traded James Harden to the Philadelphia 76ers. So James Harden and Paul Millsap go to the 76ers for Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, Andre Drummond, and 2 first-round picks. I repeat myself. The Brooklyn Nets have traded James Harden and Paul Millsap to the Philadelphia 76ers in exchange for Seth Curry, Ben Simmons, Andre Drummond, and 2 first-round picks. Remember, the Brooklyn Nets traded 4 of their first-round picks just to get James Harden, and they recover them with Morey sending them to the Brooklyn Nets. So the Brooklyn recovers 2 of their 4 first-round picks that they had lost in acquiring James Harden in the James Harden deal. So now, what does this mean for the Brooklyn Nets? They get spacing on the floor with Seth Curry. They get playmaking and defense with Ben Simmons, which means now Kyrie can move to the 2-guard spot. Then you get a bruiser inside with shot blocking and Andre Drummond who could collect rebounds. So that helps. And then on top of that, you get first-round picks in case if the Brooklyn Nets decide if they wanted to make another trade, they can do that as well. So now it gives them more flexibility. So Steve Nash, this is on you now. It's up to you in terms of coaching. You got to make this work now. Your team just got better. So now they have a little bit more depth. We got to see what's going to happen now. Now, Joe Harris's injury is big, so we got to see what they're going to do with that. Something tells me they might keep him now, but we'll see what happens. But anyway, it's over for Philadelphia by making this move. James Harden is going to do the same thing that he's been doing before. You'll see that it's not going to work with Doc Rivers because James Harden doesn't play defense, and Beats touches are going to be much less. So now that dynamic doesn't work. And then I won't be surprised if Morey brings in Mike D'Antoni to coach Philadelphia. Doc Rivers gets fired, and James Harden does that same stat padding crap with the James Harden play style that he did with Mike D'Antoni before, but then he now does it in the Eastern Conference for the Philadelphia 76ers and end up hurting Joel Embiid's game. So it didn't make sense for Philadelphia, but they made the move. It's a win-win for the Brooklyn Nets, and I said that if Brooklyn was to get back in the saddle again, they had to trade Harden for Simmons, and they won the deal. So there's that. So let me say this again, ladies and gentlemen. Is Steve Nash, if his rotations are right, if KD and Kyrie are healthy, if the Nets are fully healthy, ladies and gentlemen, I'm saying it right now, the Brooklyn Nets are going to win the NBA title. And it's going to be, in my opinion, the Brooklyn Nets against the Golden State Warriors in the NBA Finals. You know why? Because think about it now. Now you have a lot of storylines. So not only are you going to get great basketball, but you're going to get storylines. Curry versus KD. The return of Klay Thompson. You now add Andrew Wiggins to the mix. You have Curry versus Kyrie. You have Draymond versus KD, right? You also have Steve Kerr versus Steve Nash. Steve Nash was a consultant for the Golden State Warriors, and now he returns and goes up against, Steve Kerr, who they know each other really well. So you got that whole dynamic now playing, and then you also have the brothers. If you remember, Seth Curry and Steph faced each other in the Western Conference Finals just a couple of years ago when Curry was with the Blazers, Seth Curry. Now, Curry's with the Brooklyn Nets, and now we have another Curry versus Curry matchup. This time, Curry's in the Eastern Conference. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm calling it right now. Like I said, barring injury, and if things are set up the right way, I believe it's going to be the Brooklyn Nets against the Golden State Warriors, with the Brooklyn Nets winning the NBA title. So, ladies and gentlemen, those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Bless up, live, laugh, love. Thank you guys for watching.